Welcome back to B3 Building Business Bridges. I'm Diane Campbell and the owner of Boney Booties Beach Rentals, Flagler Electric Bike Rental, and Tree Trends. But it's not about me today.
It's always about you.
No. I have my co-host here, Miss Shara from Sift and Sort. Introduce yourself to our audience.
I'm Shara. I own Sift and Sort while I sift and sort through your life. Just one business, as I always say. And today we have a guest. This is Big Mike from
Big Mike Entertainment.
Big Mike Entertainment. Thank you, Mike. Welcome to the show.
So my name is Mike Brown. I own Big Mike Entertainment here in Palm Coast. Originally born and raised in Rhode Island. Moved down here in 2010 to Central Florida. And I moved down on a whim. I met a girl on the internet.
Oh.
And decided, let's take a chance, because biggest chance you could take is not taking one. And I did. And just last Thursday, we celebrated 10 years of marriage.
That's a bold move.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it worked.
You literally packed up your stuff and just
I did.
came to
Everything
Palm
I owned.
Coast?
Yeah, within a month's time, I had a buddy of mine who was getting a divorce. He wanted to spend some money before his ex-wife took it all.
Oh.
And he said, I'm giving you a month to say goodbye, and I'm going to move you down to be happy.
Wow.
So
That's
what
crazy.
I did. Yeah.
And so did she live in Palm Coast?
She was born and raised in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. She moved down here with her ex-husband, and I met her. I actually messaged a friend of mine on Facebook, my girlfriend from high school, who used to come up to Rhode Island. Every time she'd come up, we'd get together, have a couple drinks, and have a little fun. And so I messaged her to find out when she was coming up again, and I got a message back saying she's giving the kids a bath, and she'll message you later. And I said, who's this? And she said, oh, it's her friend Katie. And I remember a year before this, I saw a picture of Christine and her friend at Applebee's. And I asked Christine, I said, hey, who's this girl that you were with the other day? The one, I loved her eyes. And she's like, oh, it's my friend Katie. She's married. She's got a kid. And I was
Leave
like,
her
all right.
alone.
I was like, all right, never thought about her again.
Off the
And
market.
then that day,
Wow.
and then just history was made,
Sometimes
Wow.
things are just meant to be.
She's like, who's this? I was like, Big Mike. And she's like, oh, then I have to have you. And I
Oh.
was like, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, of course.
I was like, oh, you got a husband? Yeah, he's done. Get him out of there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Congratulations on
So, I
spontaneity.
am Big Mike, the home wrecker.
Okay. You got to add that to your logo.
Absolutely.
Oh, that is so cool. I did not know that.
So I moved down in 2010, and we started in Central Florida, Leesburg area, like Lady Lake and the Villages. And then we moved to South Carolina for a bit, had some trouble there with family, and then we came back to Florida. We lived in Venice for 5 years, left Venice, came back to Central Florida, that same area, Lady Lake, and then I joined the Punishers, LEMC Motorcycle
Okay.
Club,
Okay.
and decided to move out to Flagler because the chapter was more inviting for me. And so we came out here, and then my stepdaughter, she ended up getting a couple jobs and met her boyfriend, had a child, and so now we're here. And
Wow.
for the duration, just moved my dad down from Rhode Island.
Very
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, so he's living with us now and doing his thing,
Oh, that's
golfing 3 days a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds rough.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know.
This sounds like such a fantasy story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, so you've been through a lot together in 10 years.
Yeah, more than I'd like to
Okay.
admit.
Well, 16 now, right?
Yeah, 16. Yeah, in August was
Yeah.
in August it'll be 16 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So, Mike, tell us what you do
I own
in
Big
the
Mike
community
Entertainment.
here.
I am a DJ, karaoke DJ, bingo host, trivia host, and I work at a couple different places around town. Right now I'm at Club 51 doing music bingo on Wednesdays. Tuesdays tonight I'm at 1405, which is right on
I know what that
100
is, yeah.
in Bunnell.
Is the Club 51 every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday.
Do you have to be a member to come in and play?
You have 5 visits that you can go
Like in your lifetime before you
Yeah,
become a member?
yeah.
Okay.
Or you
That's
become a
still
member.
fair, right?
But now
That's
they're
fair.
selling what they call a Club 51 card, which is if you like doing bingo or karaoke Wednesdays or Thursdays, you pay $5 for the year,
Oh.
and it gives you that card. Now you don't get all the membership,
Right.
discounts and
That's
stuff
yeah,
like that.
but that's great.
But for $80, you get the bar side membership,
So the drinks are reduced?
Yeah,
Okay.
and food as well. And you could use the slot machines. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
for $20, you get discounts on the big room. So if you want to hold an event, a banquet, a dance, a
Oh,
dinner, or something like that, you get the other side. So $100 for the year, it's worth it.
absolutely.
Reasonable.
Because they have a lot of
Yeah,
events.
absolutely.
Doable, yeah.
And then 1405, everybody asks me, is it a biker bar? Yes, you're gonna find bikes there. You're gonna find bikers there, and it looks like an old school, motorcycle place, but it's way beyond that. It's a karaoke bar. It's a bingo bar. They have 114 seats or something like 114 tables throughout the place that you can hold an event. I talked to one of my friends, her Nina, talked to her about doing an event for the Lions Club there because
Yes.
there's so much room,
Wow.
and so I've been there. I've been a couple other places, but like in my business, you start at one place. After a while, they want to change and go on to the next entertainer.
So you bring all your own equipment?
I do. I have all my own equipment that I've, purchased throughout the years. Started with a Bose system. Then I moved on to the system I have now, which is great for any function, with the 4 mics. So
Wow.
if anybody ever wants to.
How convenient that you use mics and your name is Mike.
Yeah, big mic. Big mic.
Do you have big mics?
I do.
Okay, because you'd have to.
Absolutely.
Right.
Being a big guy, you know what I mean?
Gotta have big mics.
Yeah, I can't just hold a pen.
No. Wow. Okay.
So
Yeah.
are weddings and other events included in your repertoire or portfolio? what you
I've
do?
done some weddings.
Okay.
I prefer smaller weddings, like for the biker community or somebody who doesn't want a flashy DJ. I'm not a flashy DJ. I'm not going to get up
Just
there.
play the music.
Yeah, I do have the equipment to do it. I don't know how to use it. You know what I mean? I've never used it before. I got it on a whim, and if I learned how to use it, I could do big DJs, big DJ events. But I'd rather do the small stuff where
Mhm.
people, it's hard for them to afford a DJ and buy food and stuff. And you know what I mean? I'd just rather go in there, play music that everybody likes.
Well, music sells
You know,
itself.
that's
Instead of
it.
you having to
That's
do
it.
uplighting and stand up and do
Right.
the
And I do have lighting. I have
Okay.
effect lights and park hands and stuff, things like that, all LED and top of the line stuff. But who needs it at a wedding?
No,
You
that's
just need
true.
a couple lights, and it's not
People
about.
just want to dance.
Yeah, it's not about the
wanna
DJ.
dance.
It's not about the music.
Right.
It's about what they're doing. The union
Mhm.
of two people getting together and
Right.
trying to start their lives together.
And making
So,
sure everybody has a good time.
yeah, and make sure that they're not going to kill themselves with a high end budget.
Right.
Where a lot of these companies they charge upwards of thousands of dollars
Oh,
for
yeah.
a DJ. I'm not trying to do that.
So what's
You know what I
small
mean?
to you, just so we can let the audience
A
know?
small, anything up to like 100 people.
Oh, that's not small.
Yeah,
No,
to me that's
a
small.
decent size.
Yeah,
I'm like no more than 25.
I won't do something. Put it this way, I won't do something where I have to wear a tuxedo.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not that guy.
Okay. Good to
You
know.
know, I'd rather do something small where
You can come as you are.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, come
right.
as you are type thing. Not
And
that I
be who
don't have
you
a
are.
suit if I need to wear it.
Right.
But I'd rather wear something like that. It's just a
Okay.
it's a nice button-down shirt. You know
Mhm.
what I mean, and play music that they want to hear.
I have a question. Do all groups like the same kind of music? I mean,
What do you mean
if you have people, if you have this wedding versus that wedding, are they all kind of choosing a genre that's good for dancing?
It's based on the people that are coming. Like I always
Age
say,
range?
if I'm doing a wedding, what's the age range of the people that are going to be there? Do they want to hear Mustang Sally, or do they want to hear Shake That Ass?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
And if they say, well, kind of both, then perfect. I'm playing everything. And I can read a room to know if a bunch of people get on the dance floor when I play Dancing Queen, I'm going to continue to play that kind of stuff.
Right,
Play
right.
the funky music and all that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if it starts to die down, I'll try something else. If that works, then I'm playing that.
Okay, that's-
Freestyle music or hip hop.
And some DJs just really just screw up the whole vibe.
They
They're,
do.
They're all
they're
in it.
clueless. They
They
can't
do.
read the room.
And then I'm
Right,
like,
and that's the problem. If
now
if
I'm
you have a
done.
DJ that can't read the room, you're gonna have empty dance floors throughout the night. And that's not what a DJ wants.
That's
to do.
not fun.
No.
And
no,
that
it's not fun
doesn't
for a DJ.
doesn't
No.
play well for asking you back
Right.
to
Just
do
like any
another gig.
entertainer, whether it's a comedian or a singer or dancer, you feed off the energy of the crowd.
Right.
And
Yeah.
if you see the crowd's having a good time, then you want to continue to, make them have a
Right.
good time or keep them having a good
So
time.
have you been doing this your whole life, playing with?
I started hosting karaoke with my cousin, my second cousin, when I was 15 years old.
Okay.
And I was going into bars in Rhode Island and Massachusetts at 15. I've always been a singer. So I go into these bars, and as soon as I sing, everybody forgets my age. So I was able to go into these places. And I mean, a lot of the places, they weren't good for me to be hanging out in.
Yeah.
Bars right outside the projects and things like
No.
that. But because my cousin worked there, I was able to go with him and help him carry his equipment in, and then sit there and sing. And then before you know it, you got cool adults handing me beers and shots and things. And so I started that at a young age,
Mm-hmm.
and then just dealt with that. But yeah, I've been doing it on and off since. And I put it away for a while because I got into live music, got into playing in bands and things like that. Had like 4 or 5 bands growing up. That was always fun.
So music has been part of your life.
Oh yeah, music is my life.
Wow.
Music
It's
is
a powerful,
Mhm.
it's a powerful medium.
yeah.
It
My
is.
wife will tell you she is my second love.
Yeah.
Music's always been
the
my
poor
first love.
thing. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
She knows.
Yeah,
But music is a universal language.
it is.
I mean, people could be fighting and
That's it. Oh,
you put music
that's
on.
the way you're feeling. Here, listen to this song.
Yeah.
Listen to this song.
Yeah, I mean, it just,
You having a bad day?
yeah.
Yeah, I got something for you. It's easy as that.
And memories it creates and things
Right.
that trigger certain points in your
Right. Yeah.
life.
Just the other day, I was listening to music and a song came on, and it took me back to a time when I had no friends. I had just moved to a different place, and I was swimming in my pool all alone. But the song came on, and it took me right back to the pool.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was an REM song.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Was Everybody Hurts.
Oh,
something
yeah.
like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what I
That
mean?
song, I think,
Yeah.
fits
Just one of those
everybody.
emo songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Food
So-
does that too.
Food?
Yes, food.
Food.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Smells of food.
smells,
It's touching
yeah.
on the senses.
Like mothballs. If I smell mothballs,
Ugh.
Oh
takes
yeah.
me right back to when I was a kid.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
yeah.
I hate me some
Mothballs,
mothballs.
but
I love that smell.
you love that
Yeah,
smell.
like the
Oh.
certain smells that people
Oh,
love.
that to
people
me
hate.
just equates to old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But give me a chocolate chip cookie
Mm.
smell or tray of lasagna or something like that. Oh man, I'm there.
Tray of lasagna sounds
Eggplant
good.
parm.
Mm.
Eggplant parm.
Yeah,
My mom used to make eggplant parm.
yeah.
Mm.
To see that's the same thing.
The onions. And
Oh yeah.
oh,
So you also do fundraising.
I do.
Can you tell us?
I do. So I was actually associated with up in Rhode Island. One of my best friends, Bill Simus. He's a stand-up comedian, one of the best I've ever seen. Him and another comedian, Mike Murray, who was the deaf comic, Rhode Island's deaf
Yeah, I was
comic.
like, that sounds familiar.
And he was 40 years old when he finally had the cochlear implants done.
Oh, my father has
And-
those.
Oh, does he?
Yes, he does.
Yeah. So he knows what it's like to go from the deaf world to the hearing world.
Yes.
A lot of his comedy is about that.
Ah.
So they decided one day in a bathroom of all places to start talking about fundraising. And it's like, Billy saying, I'm sick of canning and selling candy, and making enough money in one day to buy a cleat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One cleat. So they decided to try Funny for Funds, which was a comedy night fundraising company. And I believe the last number I saw was they've helped raise over 15 million for
Wow.
different
That's
charities,
powerful.
organizations, and stuff like that. So I really got into the fundraising aspect of life before that, because I was doing fundraising for police athletic leagues and things like that, all through a company called Focus Marketing back in Rhode Island, which I was just a telemarketer,
Mm-hmm.
basically, but I was considered a professional fundraiser. So then when I started working with Billy and saw the difference that they were making, it was like, I want to do that, and I went up there for a year while I was married to train
Wow.
to do it. Brought it down here, did 4 or 5 shows, but it just never caught on like it did in the Northeast.
It's very different
So
here.
I ended up, giving my franchise back to him, shutting down my branch. But now I've talked to Billy, and because I was there for so long, he's like, you've helped us, form that formula that we have, and you've been there from the beginning. Do it for yourself, do it under Big Mike, just don't use any of our trademark
Right, of
slogans,
course.
you know?
Right.
And I was like, all right, you know, I know how to do it. It's just a matter of getting people. And I have comedian friends down here that I can hire. So he's like, you know, just do it. If
What
somebody wants to do it, do it.
We want to
what
do
does
it.
that look like exactly when you say just do it? What you
So
get
basically-
you get reserved on a calendar?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay,
I would
take
have,
us through that process.
I would have a client, say you wanted to raise funds, say you wanted to raise funds to Lions Club.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you would call me, say you want to raise funds. So I would say, all right, find a venue that sits, you know, seats 150 to 200 people. And once you find that venue, solidify it, give me a call back. You know, once you have that, now I'm going to tell you, all right, let's get together on a call, a Zoom call, get a team of 5 or 6 people, even 10. And we're going to set, you know, different roles for different people. So you might have the role of getting auction items.
Mm-hmm.
You might have the role of getting raffle items, you know, and we'll tell you to get 10, 15 good raffle, you know, raffle baskets. And then your tickets, we take care of printing out the tickets. We take care of the flyers, the online flyers. We provide the stage, the sound, the lighting, the comedians. 90-minute show. And then at the end, we MC all the raffles and auctions, things like that. And the average show that we did raised about $8,000.
Wow.
And that
That's
was
good.
that was
Mhm.
average. You know, I've seen teams of 3 do, you know, 30, 40,000.
Right.
It's just a matter of putting together your team, getting a
It's
good
also
team.
about your contacts and who you know.
That's it. And
Mhm.
sponsors. Sponsors
Mhm.
is a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
You call everybody in the community, hey, this is what we're doing, this is why we're doing it. What can you help us with?
The
Can you
problem,
do
I
this?
think, in this
that?
community is that we are oversaturated.
There's a
with-
lot of nonprofits
You know,
in the community.
between
You know-
nonprofits, but you keep double dipping, and
Right. And I mean,
you know, so that's a challenge, I think, for the community to
and
figure out.
that's a lot of the feedback that we got throughout the years with Funny for Funds was, well, everybody's doing a show. To these people who own businesses, it doesn't matter. It's a write-off. You know, it's a write-off to donate to a charity.
Mhm.
So a lot of these people, you can double dip. And things
But it's like quadruple dipping, you know, unfortunately.
Even so, if you attack it right,
Mhm.
you're always going to get what you want. You know, I know you do fundraising,
Mhm.
and I've talked to Nina. Let me help you with your
Mhm.
fundraising.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I have tips and tricks that you guys might not know.
Very true.
You know, from doing it for so long,
Hmm.
I can get on the phone. I mean, I sold back when I was 18 years old. I sold Exxon, the oil company. They were trying to come into Fall River to build a natural gas.
Oh.
So I talked to them and I was like, look, community's not on your side. Let's try to get them on your side.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
right.
The gift of laughter will help with that.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
no, this wasn't even that. This was a celebrity softball game
Oh,
where we
Oh.
had one celebrity, Bobby Orr from the
Ah.
Bruins, coming in to play softball with a bunch of coaches and things like that. But it was one of those jobs where it was like, you bend the truth a little bit to get what you want.
But it's also about who you
You know
know
what I
and
mean?
how to contact them. I mean,
Absolutely.
for you to get that
And
contact.
that's what it is. It's who you know and how much they know.
Mm-hmm.
You know that if you're raising money for children, everybody's always going to want to help in
Correct.
some way, one
Mhm.
way or the other.
hmm
You know,
Mhm.
so you attack it that way.
Right.
You know, you want to help the children this year. This is what we're doing. We're not asking for a lot.
Right.
You know, if you can do this, if more people could do this, we wouldn't have to
Right.
have
$100
those big
times
numbers. Yeah,
100,000. Right.
That's it.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get a team of 10 and they're all looking for 10 sponsors of $100 each.
Right.
You're looking at $10,000 right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's before ticket sales.
Mm-hmm.
That's before
Raffles and
raffles and
Mhm.
auctions. There's ways to make money. You just have to
The
stick to
approach.
it and yeah, really, if you have a team, you got to make sure the team's working.
Are you still with the
You know?
Punishers?
No.
Okay. Because I know
No.
they do some fundraising by,
No,
poker
they
runs
do,
and
and I mean, their motto is in service to others, which I live by that motto. I
Mhm.
have before I was even a Punisher. You know, it's always nice to help people who need help.
of
Right.
course,
You know.
especially if you're able and willing.
But sometimes when you have large organizations like that, uh, you know, things just fall by the wayside and people stop doing what they're doing for the right reasons. You know what I mean? And
They
I'm
get
not gonna
caught up
badmouth.
in politics and,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
organization structure,
That's it. Any organization, any
and
large
they
organization like
lose
that,
the you
where
focused.
wherever there's a hierarchy, you're going to have
Right.
issues. And I'm not going to badmouth them. They're a very good organization. They do a lot.
Your
for
It
people.
just didn't
intentions
work
are
for
good.
you.
Just it didn't work
Right.
for me. Yeah,
I've been through that quite
yeah.
a few times.
I'm sure. Sure, we all have.
Can you tell us about the upcoming event fundraiser that you are hosting and all those
So
details?
this is
Hold
going to
on
be.
1 second.
Go ahead.
I think your next guest is here.
She is. I
Okay.
told her
You told
already.
Okay, could you
Yeah.
ring the doorbell?
I told her. I said she's in the park. Yeah.
Okay.
I know. Thank you.
All right. I just
You're so
waiting for the right
sweet.
spot to
So
interrupt. I don't want them
sweet.
Standing out there forever wondering why nobody's answering the door.
I know. I'm very good at responding.
I didn't know you knew.
I did. I know almost all. I'm like Oz up in here.
Yeah.
The all knowing.
Go ahead.
Okay. Where were we? Oh, the fundraiser. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's going to be. I'm trying something new with Big Mike Entertainment, and I'm going to try, like we were talking about a minute ago, to try to do my own fundraising stuff. And this one is a vendor market fundraising. So we have a bunch of vendors coming into 1405, and they're going to set up and they're going to sell their products, and a proceed of the rental for the space is going to go for a Christmas Come True,
Mhm.
Canadian King.
Mm-hmm.
And, I truly believe the way I grew up, no kid should ever wake up on Christmas morning thinking that Santa forgot him.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
That's
So
scarring.
to me, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, this is a big deal. And I mean, that's why another thing, like around Christmas time, I'm always the guy, and I know I shouldn't be because it causes a lot of rifts, but I'm always the guy on Facebook, like, don't let your kids go to school, and be like, oh, I got this, and this,
Yeah.
this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of kids that got this, and that's it.
Nothing.
You
And
know?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's a lot of kids that wrote a letter to Santa and didn't get what they wanted. You know what I mean?
Well, parenting's very different nowadays, so that's a whole
I
nother
know.
topic we could probably discuss.
I know.
Of course, there's always another
Yeah,
topic.
yeah, that's a whole different,
Oh,
podcast.
Absolutely.
And that one can get angry.
Absolutely. Well, or just truthful.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, being real makes people angry.
Yes.
So yeah,
unfortunately.
so this is called a Market for Miracles.
Oh,
and that's
sweet.
gonna-
Who
this
came
is,
up with the name?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
so cute.
And thank you. And this is going to be the first. And then hopefully after this, people will be like, we want to do something.
Are you still looking for vendors?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Audience, I know any
Yeah,
vendors.
so how much is your vendor
So
booth?
for 10 by 10, it's $40. 10 by 20 is $80. And I mean, you've seen the stage at 1405. I have, 5 or 6 musicians coming down, a band, and they're going to play all day on the stage so people can enjoy that. We'll have, 4 or 5 food trucks.
Oh.
We got the Spike cigars coming down for all the guys out there that, smoke. And we have a 30-foot inflatable water slide
Oh, very
for the
cool.
kids.
Okay.
Face paint.
You mean just for the kids?
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that
it's-
being donated or is that being paid for?
Actually, Lotus Funeral Service in Palm Coast.
Okay.
She actually donated. Well, she sponsored
Okay.
the money for the slide.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Yep. So
That's a nice shout out for Lotus.
absolutely, absolutely. So yeah. So they helped us out. We have some other sponsors that have kicked in to help us with some different things, signs and literature. I'm not sure. I didn't get a message back yet, so I don't want to put it out there. But there's a chance that we may have the swing box,
What
which is
that?
a virtual golf.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
Where
okay.
you get to swing and see how far you hit the ball and things like that. And,
You got to hit the ball first.
Yeah, you got to hit the ball. But so I'm in talks with them. Hopefully, they'll be able to make it. And we have Twisted for Lemons coming.
Okay.
They're an artisan lemonade company.
I might be able to get you. There's a reptile truck that usually
Really?
Yes, where it's a massive trailer, and he brings all sorts of reptiles, and
Oh,
the
that'd
kids
be
can go
cool.
in.
Yeah, for the kids.
after the show, I will get you that contact.
Absolutely, that'd be great.
Very cool.
A
That'd be
petting
great.
zoo.
Well, not really. No, it's a reptile.
So what
Egg.
does the reptiles do?
Well, he just has
Just,
snakes and
look and see.
spiders. Yeah, he'll educate you or the
Uh-huh.
kids on,
Oh,
within
that's
there.
cool.
Yeah,
Cool
very
with a
cool.
snake and
Yeah.
picture taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Turtle, I think he has a mini gator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
He'll
cool.
take him out and you could pet him and
I'll walk around with that thing.
right around your neck.
And I have my stepdaughter. She's going to be coming out with my granddaughter. And
Oh.
my granddaughter is going to be the 50-50 girl for the day.
Oh my God.
And when you look at her,
You
yeah,
just pour your wallet out.
You open it up.
Oh my God.
she'll
We need
be,
a larger picture for the audience.
Yeah,
yeah, she'll be walking around with a
cutie
Oh
pie.
my
bucket
God.
50-50.
Well, that'll be an easy
Yeah.
sell.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And 50% obviously will go to, and whoever wins.
Right.
I'm not saying they have to,
No,
but
but
it'd be
they
great if they donated it. But
at least a portion of it back,
that's
right?
it. That's it.
So is
And,
there a fee to come to this event?
No.
Okay, so it's free to the public.
Free to the public, and there'll be, like I said, there'll be food trucks there. And for those who enjoy their adult beverages,
That'll
the
be
bar
open.
will be open.
Hmm.
And there's a pool table inside, darts and stuff like that if you want to go inside and cool off for a little bit. But the slide will definitely help it cool
Yes.
down.
And what's the
And
time? I'm sorry.
You're doing
It's
music,
11
right?
to 4.
11 to 4.
11 to 4. Are you doing the music?
No, I'm going to be doing the hosting and setting up and making sure that the vendors are okay, and emceeing. And
Got it.
so what we're going to do is every hour we're going to give away something free. So it'll be something from somebody's booth or
Okay.
a food item or a lemonade,
Okay.
something like that. And so somebody every hour will have a chance to win something.
Very cool.
And the 50-50, you don't have to be present to win.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so it'll be fun.
And the date again?
The date is July 25th,
And is that
which is
a
a Saturday,
Saturday?
and it's at 1405. And like I was saying, everybody is a bad stigma about 1405 being a biker bar. It's not a biker bar. It is a biker bar. Don't get me wrong,
Mhm.
but it's everything more. It's a concert venue. It's a bingo hall when I do my music bingo. It's a karaoke bar. It's a birthday party. If you're looking to have a birthday party or any kind of event, it's that. It's big. You can use it. So if
Can
you
you
haven't
tell us
checked
a
it
little
out,
bit about
check
the
it out.
owner? Because I know he's also very generous when
Tom
it
and
comes to
Lisa.
fundraising.
Yeah, they are, and they just had a granddaughter as well.
Okay.
So we've been talking a lot about that. But they're so gracious. Any event that you're planning, Tom and Lisa, they're there 100% of the way to help you plan it and, to get you on your feet and get it running. I had not issues, but I'd never done a vendor event before. So there was certain paperwork that I had to fill out with Bunnell,
Mm-hmm.
with the city of Bunnell. So they aimed me in the right direction for that. So, and they're helpful.
That's
Our
fine.
staff is helpful.
We should have them on.
Yeah.
I heard that they're a
Yeah,
phenomenal couple
absolutely.
and very giving. back.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
He also, besides owning the bar, he runs, he helps people set up like data centers, like giant data centers and giant wind turbines and solar farms,
Huh.
things like that. So he's on the road a lot,
Okay.
and so when he's home, it's always a big deal at 1405. They'll put
Oh,
a flyer
okay.
out saying
Oh,
Tom's
wow.
going to be there. You know what
Okay.
I mean?
Okay.
And so July 11th, is it the 11th or the 12th? I think it's the 11th. We have my friend Morella. She does her birthday party at 1405.
Oh, cute.
So I'll be DJing from 5 to 7. And then a band from Ocala, Florida. I believe it's Ocala or Gainesville, one of the two, called Bo Gator.
Okay.
And they play all old outlaw country and 90s country,
Huh.
the good stuff, before it,
Mhm.
started becoming click tracks and,
Mhm.
singing about,
And techno versions.
yeah,
Ah.
I'm going to be started on new country. I
Mhm.
can't deal with it. Yeah.
Well, Mike, we have a light here. That's
Yeah, I saw
on.
that light
That's
change.
the caution light. However, in the Northeast, it means to go faster.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we cannot. We have to comply with the rules.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, I understand.
What tell folks how to get in contact with you if
I
they
am
want to
on-
do a wedding or something?
Yeah, I mean,
How do
if
they
you
get in
if you need me
contact?
for an event, my prices are reasonable. and I make sure people have a good time because I can read a room. You know, you've been to my shows, you know.
Mhm, absolutely.
I'm on Facebook, Big Mike Entertainment, or Mike Brown. You can search for me either way. And, you know, I'm not going to give out my phone number online.
No,
You don't
no,
have
we
to,
don't do
no.
that.
But yeah, you know, it's
Or come see you on Wednesday.
yeah, you can come see
Tuesdays
me
or
on
Wednesdays.
Tuesdays at
Okay.
14:05, Wednesdays at Club 51, Thursdays at 14:05 for karaoke.
Hmm.
And yeah, besides that, I'm always around.
Cool.
You can reach me on Facebook and Instagram.
Yes, he's very responsive with the Facebook Messenger, I
Yeah,
must say.
absolutely.
Thank you.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Thank you for
Absolutely.
being with us today.
Yeah, it's
Little
been
light
fun.
topic we have in the house today, and that's great to talk about music
Yeah.
and how it makes people feel for celebrations and everything else.
That's it.
Our listening audience, get in touch with Mike if you want to have him be at your event with the music and tunes and the games and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and if you're looking to do a fundraiser, we can do
Right.
a bingo fundraiser, a trivia fundraiser, name that tune,
Yeah.
anything,
Awesome.
you know,
Awesome.
or a vendor event,
Or a vendor event.
Or a vendor event.
or a comedy show.
Or a comedy show.
Yeah.
Very
Thanks
cool.
for being
That's
with
it.
us today,
Absolutely.
Mike.
Thanks for
Thank
having me,
you.
guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Things are truly better with us.